Welcome to Trading in a Home Business, and tonight we're going to talk about beginning options. Before I go into beginning options, you should have watched the 1-hour home business, Trading in a Home Business, and I'm going to go through just about a 5-minute review of that so that we can get a reference of why we're going to trade options. And there's many of you that is the first exposure to the idea of trading in the stock market was my 1-hour intro. So there's a lot of information you still need to learn, but it is very, very valuable. To be able to take $500 and make $100 a day could change your life. To take $10,000 and trade and make $1,000 a day, that's $250,000 a year income. So that's the exciting part of trading in your home business. Before we get going, one of the greatest benefits of taking and trading in the stock market as a home business is it's going to allow you to create deductions. And I'm going to teach from, or actually I reference Dan Pila and how to double your tax refund by starting a home business. And so your home business is going to be trading the stock market. One of the things you're going to need to do is set up your office. You're going to need to set up and allocate a room in your home 100% for business. What is your business? Trading in the stock market. You might spend 15 minutes a day doing it, but you're going to have your office set up. And if you follow the home business deductions and you get Dan's books, you'll start to see how you can offset your W-2 wages with your home business. So just as you're getting started in the stock market, you're actually creating deductions up to 30% of your income. That means if you make $100,000 a year, that could be a $30,000 deduction, $30,000 back in your pocket today, so you have funds to trade with. If you make $20,000 a year, that could be an extra $500 a month. There's your $500 to start trading with. So understand it's the bigger picture of starting your own business, trading in the stock market to help offset your W-2 wages. And I'm going to share with you my experts in the industry. If I can, I'm going to start you with, I like this catalog. Dan no longer markets it in this way. This book is actually this, but this gives you a picture of Dan Pila, so I always like pictures. So how to double your tax refund. If you take your if you take it very serious, Ted Tesser, who has actually worked with Dan Pila, has a manual, the Trader's Tax Solution, and so he really shows you how to take trader status in your tax return, and he documents it with case law and statutes that support to teach you is how to find winning companies, companies that are constantly growing, making profits, how to buy them at discount. And instead of going into 20 different stocks or looking, trying to find the greatest stock that's making the greatest gain, how to find one company, learn it really well, kind of like how you know your wife or your husband. Know the idiosyncrasies of the company and how to get in and get out making money on one company. I just attended Darlene Nelson's course. Now Darlene Nelson, I knew about Darlene when I was teaching stocks about 5 years ago. She was just really getting going. And I just discovered that she started teaching a class that she refers to about the Qs. Now the Qs is actually the ticker symbol QQQQ, which is the top 100 companies of the NASDAQ. And so she has developed a process. Now I was actually trading the Qs way back 4 or 5 years ago when I got started trading, and I was using it to take $250 and double it. So I'm going to show you that tonight. I'm going to use the Qs as an example of a stock that you can trade where you can get in, get out, and make $1,000 a day if you have $10,000, $100 a day if you have $500. Anyone can make money in the market if they understand what their risk is, they do some research on the stock they're going to trade, and they set their parameters, how much they can afford to risk, how much they expect to make based on what the stock has done in the past, what they can expect in the future. So we're going to start to trade, or I'm going to start to teach you, that's the basics of your business. You're going to be buying a stock, and actually we're going to have you buy options. I'll get in that in a minute. You're going to be buying a stock. You're going to know what its past history is to be able to project what its future performance will be. And you're going to identify a pattern where you can play that pattern over and over again. In fact, when Darlene teaches her program, she teaches you how to make 10 cents, a 10-cent move every day. If it goes up 10 cents, or where you can make 10 cents if it goes up 30 cents, or it comes down 30 cents. And so you start to follow patterns. And if 10-cent move could make you $1,000, that's your objective. The 10-cent move can make you $100, that's all you're looking for. And now your trading really becomes your job, where you can make money whether the stock goes up or down. And that's going to be done with option. Is the only way you can make money on a stock going down is if you're doing options. If we can find a company, a stock, that makes, that trades, even if it looks like even if it's a trend up or a trend down, that stays in a certain range when it's in that trend, and that range, and this is what we're going to start to teach you how to make money when it goes up or down, and that range is pretty consistent. Say it's a $1 range, so it always stays within a $1 channel, up or down. Whether it's going up or down, as long as you pay attention to the breaks, you don't have to wait for a break, as long as you respect the trend. And say you make 10 cents here, 10 cents here, 10 cents here, and you make 10 cents every day, or sometimes twice a day, because it goes up and down in a day, 10 cents up, 10 cents down. And I can show you how that's how you make money in the market. That's what we're going to be doing. Is we're going to start looking for stocks that show a pattern, and they stay in a range, and they go up $1 and they come down $1, and they go up $1 and they come down $1, and that dollar movement up and down also is in a trend. So you can calculate. Let's see if right here it's at $40, and here it's at $42, and here it's at $45 and $47, and it drops down. You can now start learning to make money because you've identified the trend and you've identified the channel. And when it breaks a channel, you can still identify it. We're going to start to teach you how to do that, how to find a stock, identify its pattern, get to know it really well, know when there's rumor out there, how it responds to rumor, when there's news out there, how it responds to news, and know at different times of the year why it does different things. And that's the idea, is if you can learn one stock really well and trade it over and over and over again and make $1,000 a day, $500 a day, $100 a day, doing it over and over and over again, what are the chances of your success? It's like a job where you take and you use your money as your tool to go in and make money, come back out. Make money, come back out. And if you can take and make money on 11 out of 12 trades, will you be successful? Absolutely. And Darlene, in her course, now her course, in fact, if you were to take Darlene's course, all of it, to learn what she does and do it really well, take her commentaries where she tells you daily what she's doing, it'll cost you about 20 grand. Now, if you're making $250,000 a year, it's worth it, right? But for those of you who don't, this is today's class and the option class with the repeat will get you comfortable to the point where when you make your first 10,000, you can then go and start to learn another level, right? That's the objective. So that my goal is to be able to teach anyone how they can make money in the market, depending on what their risk is, how much what the risk tolerance is, how much capital they have to invest, and how much time they're going to spend in it. I invite you to explore my website as I share with you my journey to wealth, health, and spirituality. And in the sharing of the experts I've found, I can help you achieve your desires. Through the interactive sharing of morewisdom.com, we all can learn to discover more of who we really are and begin to manifest our desires and live the purpose of our destiny. So enjoy your stay with us for however long it is, 1 hour, 1 day, or 1 year, and may the knowledge and power be yours.